Okay, HadesOmega here. So I'm finally getting to the preparation part of my TAT preparation here. I mean, like, well, you know, the the software stuff, you know, the navigation. So right here I'm in a Garmin Basecamp, and one thing I have to learn how to do is to find a way to transfer the tracks. So normally what I do is let me get through it. All right. So normally what I would do is I would go to my GPS here. See, this is the GPS, the internal memory, and I would go to GPX, and I would just drag and drop the GPX file into the GPS. But unfortunately, this is what I'm working with. Okay, so this is what I got to work with. These GDB files. I don't really know what GDB is. I think it's like a container file for like GPS, kind of like a RAR file or a zip file, or like a folder where you can put a bunch of stuff. Because when I click on one of them here, so this is one of them. This is Idaho, I think. It shows a bunch of tracks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all those tracks are inside that one file, that GDB file. So like I said, normally I will take the GDB file and I will transfer it. I will just drag it. Not the GDB, the GPX file. I will just transfer it to the GPX directory. This is not it, but you get the picture. Right here. So yeah, normally I would just put the GPX file, drag and drop the GPX files here, but you have to use Basecamp to work with GDB files. So I figured out how to do it. Just for reference, if anybody is trying to figure out how to transfer tracks to your GPS in Basecamp, first you open up your Basecamp and then you plug your GPS device in. So here it is. I'm probably gonna do this. Oh, there it is. It's connected right here. And I'm probably gonna wind up taking. I'm probably gonna take this with me too as a backup GPS. I think, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to limit the amount of stuff I'm carrying. So anyway, so here it is, GPS map 78, and then it's gonna download all your stuff and tell you what you got. And then so I had just I don't know which one did I download. So if you click on internal storage here, it'll tell you what you got in there. So got a bunch of junk in there. This bunch of auto stuff. I think that's the stuff it automatically generates when you're riding or when it's on. So you can see here I have AR, Colorado, and Idaho here. So what's the next on the list? I think you can probably highlight them all and just send it all at the same time. I'm just doing it one at a time. And that's Lake. I think this is Mississippi, because it's highlighting Mississippi right there, right here. So Mississippi, and then you go to you right click on it, and then you go send to, and then this will open up and it'll tell you ask for a destination, and then you click your internal storage. You go okay, and it does it. It's doing it right now, and then just to confirm, go. Uh-oh. I think it just crashed or something. Oh, never mind. I don't know, my USB is kind of out of whack. So there you go. You see the internal storage? It's got this little green bar, and it's working. And I think it's like a yellow and download. There you go. And then it goes to a green circled green check thingy. And then if you go, click on the internal storage, we just transferred Mississippi there. And kerplam! There it is, right there. So I'll just have to keep on doing that for the rest of them. Let's see if I can do more than one. So we did Mississippi, right? So this is New Mexico, Oklahoma. No, you can't. Or hold on. Oh yeah, I tried to do shift and tried to highlight them out, but it won't do it. So you got to do each one, unfortunately. So it's gonna take some time. So this is New Mexico, and then I will go down to internal. I'll just do one more for you guys, and then you gotta move this down here, and then let it do its thing. Oh, that was fast. That means it's already in there. So was it Oklahoma? It was not very long. Or it was New Mexico. New Mexico is only one track. And why would that be? Because New Mexico, that's how small the track is for New Mexico. It's very tiny. I hope I didn't pay a whole lot of money for that one. That's just one tiny little track there. Other one have multiple tracks. Okay, so there you go. That's how to do it. So now I know how to send stuff to my GPS on Basecamp. Hopefully I can use this to plan the rest of my trip. So I'm planning to do a slab trip across to, I don't know, like wherever the TAT starts. I think it's in Tennessee. It starts in Tennessee, but I'm gonna head to Georgia for a little while. So I'm gonna try to kind of stay away from the TAT. I'm gonna head probably south of the TAT or something. I was gonna go to like Grand Canyon and places, so some interesting places that that I'd want to visit, and then we go do the TAT. So I gotta plan that kind of route too. So this should be fun. I don't really know how to use Basecamp, so this will be good. A good tutorial for myself. I'm learning stuff all the time about navigation and stuff. Normally I use a web app called Ride with GPS, and that's what I normally use. So there you go. The first part of my data stuff is done. I'll just have to transfer all this, and then I have to figure out the route going there. So like I got all this planned for me. So that's where the tracks. I definitely say like go buy the $100 worth of tracks from Sam, or wherever. I think there's another dude that makes them, but go ahead and buy them. Because that's a lot of work that you don't have to do. You don't have to. Me, one of those people. Like if I could just follow some kind of route or map or something, and I don't have to care about like navigation or whatever, like planning. That's a big load off my shoulders, because it's, to me, like programming tracks and all that crap it's not my cup of tea. I can do it, but it's a lot of work for me. It doesn't come naturally. All right, so that's how you transfer the tracks onto the GPS from Basecamp. Okay, so I got them all loaded. So you can see it goes from here. This is everything this is showing everything that's on the GPS right now. So it starts here in Tennessee, and let's make sure there's no breaks. It goes through, yeah. So the first one is Tennessee. It looks like it goes into Georgia. I guess a lot. I saw that the Tennessee has like 12 different tracks or something. So I think a lot of it, you kind of go into Georgia, but that's still the Tennessee maps, and then it's like a lot of Tennessee. And then there's some Mississippi here, and the Arkansas, and the Oklahoma, and then it doesn't quite get to Texas, and Colorado here, and then that's Utah. Oh my God, look at how much Utah is. Jeevers, it's like the whole state. And then Idaho, and then Oregon. Jeez. So I know, I can't wait to go back to Utah. It'll be so awesome. But also I'm kind of disappointed in the lack of like waypoints. So so they got some stuff here. So bridge is out ahead. So somewhere in the Tennessee area there might be a bridge out. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go find a way around it, obviously. Also, there's something that looks like a bed or something, so that might be like a hotel or something, and then start the Arizona maps right here. So, and then bridge may be out again. I think that's the same as the other one. Yeah. So I'm kind of disappointed. Those are the only notes in the GPS tracks. That's it. No more. I'm kind of disappointed. I would hope there would be more stuff like gas on the route would be nice. Hotels, like, hotels, campgrounds, stuff like that. I wish he had included those notes in there for $100, man. Come on, you gotta have more than that. Even like if I go to a dual sport event, it's got more detail than that. But the important thing is I have the tracks. See, there they are. I have the tracks. So there it is. So I don't know. I'm still up in the air if I'm going to bring my other GPS. It's really small, but then I would have to bring the mount for it, and the mount is kind of big. So I'm trying to not bring a lot of stuff. So anyway. So there we go. I got it all loaded, and those are my thoughts on the tracks for the Transamerica Trail by Sam Guerrero. I wish he had more notes in it, like the hotels and stuff, or maybe some like scenic suggestions, along the way. Maybe I want to go somewhere else in Mississippi. Like maybe I want to go to Columbus Air Force Base or something. I don't know. This is Columbus Air Force Base right here. So yeah, stuff like that. If I wanted to take any detours, but it's just the tracks. That's it. So, well, looks like a lot of fun. All right, HadesOmega out.